The New Testament has also, at the end, a passage that rebelliously identifies his own killer, Antichrist, in Christian terminology. By way of an arithmetical figure, this calls for wisdom. Whoever is intelligent can figure out the meaning of the number of the beast, because the number stands for a man's name. Its number is 666. Revelation 13:18. The speaker obviously knows himself who 666 represents, as he does not come clean with it. He obviously wants to keep the person's name hidden. Tracing out the man behind the number is a task for the intelligent. Figure it out if you can, says the text to readers as a challenge. The clue given is that it stands for a man's name. Since the observation forms part of the Bible, and since the author declares it possible for intelligent heads to figure out the true meaning, it may be inferred that the person alluded to figures in the Bible itself. How else can the author say that the intelligent can duly figure him out? The two remarks, "This calls for wisdom," and "if you are intelligent," also go to show that the key to the number is placed in the Bible itself. When you write or say 666, you are writing or saying only one number, 6. The other two sixes are mere repetitions of the first 6. In the revelation to John, Jesus did not utter 666, but rather 666. It follows that instead of seeking a beast with the number 666, we should seek one with the number 6. Is there a being, then, in the Bible that is identifiable with the number 6? There does exist such a being in the Bible. This is none else than the being portrayed in the Bible as father of the human race, namely Adam, Genesis 1:26 and 30-31. And God said, "Let us make man." And so it was done. And God saw all that he had made, and found it very good. So evening came, and morning, and a sixth day passed. The creation of man was accomplished in the Bible. On the sixth day, man is thus associated by the Bible with the number 6. Revelation 13:18 says the number stands for a man's name. Therefore, what Jesus actually said here was, it stands for the first man's name. The crucial word, first, is suppressed out as part of his rebellion against truth. The man in Revelation 13:18, whom Jesus and Christianity regard as Antichrist, is the same being named as Adam in Genesis, since Adam is represented as the first man, and since all mankind is portrayed as descended from him. It is some representative of the human kind as a whole that Jesus pinpoints as his killer. Antichrist is Jesus' adversary. Since Jesus calls the humankind his enemy, Jesus is mankind's enemy. In other words, the devil supreme. The reason why Jesus, although aware as to who his enemy is, does not plainly reveal the enemy's Eden to Titus, is that his words are addressed to the same enemy.